He's on to us.
Of course we are. Did you want us to wait?
Gotta wait till she gets my pants off.
See, we told you we know.
And why'd you come up here if you're so smart?
Because they want to see you, Margot Robbie. That's the only reason.
What?
Tell us you're okay with just her is what we want in here.
But I can't turn down free money.
Now you know, she is what everyone wants.
She sounds like my wife.
Now, we're leaving because you're getting rude.
Please, he just knows that I want to play.
Okay, we're staying now. Is it okay if we skip you?
No.
What if we just blur you out?
Wash his hands.
Okay, we will just watch Will Smith instead.
No.
Okay, we skip everyone and just watch Margot.
That is unbelievable.
Look at this kind of face.
We're not mad?
Who would be mad at you, Margot? We know you're smiling, so.
Dear God.
I'm just saying.
Please never make that face.
Hello everyone, how's it going? Did you guys enjoy the first bits? If you did, kindly do a comment and tell us how we're doing, and for everyone to enjoy more, kindly like the video for us to know if we are doing this thing right. It's been days now, and it's because my wife and I saw our newborn have wound in his vaccine spot, so we panicked for a bit. Well, my wife did, and me of course just calm as ever. We called both our parents to know what's up. We do this so we can have a majority vote as to what we will do with our child every time we don't know what to do. Just our parents did it well, so why not ask them, right? They got the experience and all we got is an unplanned son. Just kidding, it's kinda planned of course, or we're just not careful with our life. Well, kidding aside, he is planned. That's a life, guys. Enjoy the show for a while, but get something so you can enjoy the whole bit. Let's start. Gorgeous people in expensive clothing trade snappy banter in luxurious locations. It's all giddy, fizzy fun, until it isn't anymore. In focus. But co-stars Will Smith and Margot Robbie remain consistently charismatic, even once the script for this heist caper collapses in a punishing pile of its own twists and double crosses. For Smith, focus functions as a return to form, which admittedly sounds odd in describing a box office titan who hasn't really gone anywhere in the past quarter century. But recent years haven't treated him so kindly, between the ponderous 7 pounds, the forgettable Men in Black 3, and the disastrous After Earth. Here, as a veteran con man, Smith seems looser, charming as ever but also broken, commanding yet vulnerable. It's as if he's finally shifted into the right gear as he settles into middle age. Good lord, is the eternally boyish and buoyant Smith approaching 50, and he's comfortable there. For Robbie, focus cements her status as a major star. After a hilarious and head-turning supporting performance in 2013's The Wolf of Wall Street, where she nearly stole the whole behemoth of a film out from underneath a larger-than-life Leonardo DiCaprio, the Australian actress proves she's just as fierce as a leading lady. It's not just that she's stunningly beautiful and impossibly photogenic, which she is. She also has great instincts and a flair for comic timing, with a playfulness that's as powerful as her sex appeal. The film from the writing-directing duo of Glenn Ficarra and John Requa gives these actors plenty of brisk and snappy material to work with, both individually and as a team in various forms. But, like Ficarra and Requa's 2011 comedy, Crazy Stupid Love, Focus begins promisingly and bops along enjoyably for a while, only to run out of steam in the third act. At the start, though, Smith's Nikki and Robbie's Jess enjoy crackling chemistry as strangers trying to outsmart each other over wine and candlelight at an upscale Manhattan restaurant. The way cinematographer Xavier Perez Grobet often shoots them, sitting opposite each other at a table in an opulent setting, bathed in sultry light, is reminiscent of the Steven Soderbergh classic Out of Sight in ways that surely can't be a coincidence. She's a small-time hustler trying to weasel her way into more lucrative gigs. He's been at this game his whole life and has major operations down to a science. Once each of them realizes the truth about the other, if such a thing as truth is possible in a movie about con artists, she begs him to teach her everything he knows. This leads to a scene that's one of the film's highlights as they flirtatiously dance around each other in a snowy Lincoln Center, with Nikki preaching the importance of taking away a Mark's focus while pocketing every last one of Jess' belongings. Then it's off to New Orleans, where Nikki reluctantly lets Jess join the massive team he's assembled to snatch watches and wallets from the unsuspecting revelers who've gathered for a major professional football championship. Whatever you do, don't call it the Super Bowl. Turns out, she's a natural, a massive distraction in a tight dress with a light touch, as revealed in a beautifully edited sequence amid the crowds of Bourbon Street. And Jess distracts Nikki, too, as the thrill of the wrongness of it all gives way to, not entirely convincing, romance. Anyone still watching, right? If yes, where in the world is your comment, and how come up until now you don't like the video? Are you even part of us? Oh come on man. Give us a break. Let's do this together and let's continue giving the best vibe possible in here. Okay, I'm going back to the movie. Oh, you thought you could continue the movie before you do anything else, huh? This is still me, just like and comment. What in the world are you waiting for? I'm being for real now. Bye. The Superdome itself provides the setting for the film's tour de force sequence in which Nicky's gambling habits put him in serious peril with a high roller, an amusing B.D. Wong, in a luxury suite. This section of the movie could function as its own freestanding short film. It has such a strong arc and it provides such a heady mix of tension and laughs. I wouldn't dream of giving away its many surprises, but I will say this, you will never listen to the Rolling Stones' overused "Sympathy for the Devil" in a film the same way ever again. If Focus could have ended there, it would have been a dazzling little gem. But it keeps going, traveling to Buenos Aires 3 years later. There, Nicky is running another scheme for wealthy race team owner Garriga, Rodrigo Santoro, involving duping his competitors with some high-tech thingy that makes cars go faster. What the device does isn't important, but the way Nicky uses it to manipulate everyone around him is what sets up the film's climax, albeit in rather flimsy fashion. Gerald McCraney does get to enjoy some truly lacerating language as Garriga's gruff and mistrustful right-hand man, though. Similarly, Adrian Martinez supplies his share of laugh-out-loud lines as Nicky's lewd longtime sidekick. More importantly, Buenos Aires is where Nicky reunites with Jess, who's now enjoying a life of wealth and comfort as Garriga's girlfriend. Of all the gin joints in all the world, right? But while Jess insists she's left her life of crime behind, nothing in Focus is ever that easy. As vibrant as these characters are, there's not much to them beneath their glossy surfaces, which makes it difficult to become emotionally invested in whether they end up together, or whether that sort of ordinary human connection is even possible in this extraordinary world. Nicky at least has a backstory about a cold-hearted father, which is intended to explain his inherent cynicism. Jess isn't even afforded that much characterization. We know in a movie like this that we in the audience are being played just as much as the poor fools on screen. In theory, that's part of the fun, trying to stay a step ahead of the action, and often failing. But Focus is all surface, all artifice, to the point where we can't help but expect the duplicity. And the twists come so fast and furious toward the end, they feel more like overkill than a shock. The trick that makes Robbie's character such an expert thief, her light touch, is the very thing the movie loses toward the end. We hope you enjoyed the bit. Let's continue loving each other like a wall sticking together for a house to love the family. I don't know what's up, but let's continue digging together the unreal time Hollywood makes in order for them to get rich and us to buy more tickets for the movie they made. Well, it is indeed great, but anyone can do this with the right path and if the journey will lead us to that exact moment. This is getting too long, so we're gonna say goodbye now. Alien out.
Thanks for watching our video. As we wrap things up, we want to say a big thank you for being a part of our awesome community. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future adventures. We appreciate all the likes, comments, and support you've given us. Stay tuned for more exciting videos coming your way. Remember, you're the reason we do what we do. Without you, our channel wouldn't be the same. So, until next time, take care, stay awesome, and keep spreading the positivity. See you soon.